Y'all, today I am literally going to teach you how to make actual soul food, feel good food, okay? We got vitamin D, we have hydration, we have fiber, we have chlorophyll all on one plate. You are going to want to make this meal over and over and over and over. Let's get into the video. Okay, now I am starting with some mustard greens, y'all, and it's so crazy. A few years ago, you couldn't get me to eat collard greens, mustard greens, juice a green, look at a green, look at a vegetable. You get where I'm going. Anything is possible. You can always change your diet, y'all. I was not a big fruit and veggies girl, and I will admit it. So when you look at this lifestyle, don't think, oh my gosh, I can't eat like that. I'm a living testimony. Yes, you can. I clean my fruit with key limes. Now, key limes are not limes. Key limes have seeds in them. They're alkaline. That acidity or acid is going to cleanse your produce. Now, I know people use baking soda and apple cider vinegar and all those things. Do your own research, y'all. This is what I do, and the next video you might see me doing something else, okay? But this is just what I'm on right now. I wash my produce down. I do not use tap water when it comes to washing my produce. I'll leave a link in the video to show you why you should not be doing that. Lentils are high in fiber. When it comes to lentils, wash them at least 4 or 5 times. It's best soaked overnight. But I'll be honest, most times I don't do that. I'll just rinse them really good, let them sit in water for a little bit, and then I'll just go on about my business. This fix right here, these bell peppers and onions, it's gonna be the base for my mustard greens and my lentils. So you can picture all of the key nutrients going into this meal. You got vitamin C, you got K, you got fiber, you got magnesium, you got potassium, you got all these things going into this meal. That's how you build your meals. When people say, oh, cutting meat out of my diet, I don't know how I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna be deficient. Don't think about it like that, y'all. Just learn how to build your meals, and I promise everything will be okay. Now, I like to cook down my vegetables. I'm not going to be perfect with the measurements because this is just what I do. I kept adding as I go. I would taste it and say, I don't like that. You know, y'all, eating healthy, don't complicate it. Don't complicate it. Stay in the kitchen, get familiar with the seasonings that you like, and I promise it'll become so much easier. I like to break each individual mustard green up, and that's just my kick. I like to love on my food because I feel like, you know, we're eating to live, and I talk to my food. That's just what I do. That's me, because food has life. I pour in some vegetable stock and then I season some more, okay? Because, hey, I know a lot of y'all be like, you don't be adding salt to your... Yes, I do, y'all. I just tread lightly on the salt, but the body needs sodium. I'm not against sodium. So then I add in some coconut aminos. Remember, I said you can add liquid smoke right here. You can add coconut aminos. The world is yours. This is what I do. Now I'm taking that same mixture and I'm putting it into my lentil mix. Red peppers, orange peppers, green onions as well. Now I like Trader Joe's for some of their seasonings. I'll go in, I'll read the ingredients, and I'll pick up some of the more healthier options. Now I did pour in some water. I could probably work on the order that I did this. Like, I feel like I could have put the lentils in first and then maybe put the water in. Y'all let me know in the comments. But the key to making a creamy lentil soup is to add coconut cream. I then add in some curry seasoning, and this is how you just make a curry lentil. It's real easy, real simple. Now you've got your greens cooking, you've got your lentils cooking. You can get into your chicken. Now Now me, you know I love mushrooms. I'm a mushrooms girl. If you don't like mushrooms, y'all gotta let me know in the comments and I'll try to find some alternatives for y'all. But I love mushrooms. These are oyster mushrooms. This is one of my substitutes for chicken. There's so many other things that you can switch and substitute. Now this is gonna be your wet batter for the oyster mushrooms. I toss in a lot of seasonings. This is a step you cannot miss because again, if you miss this step, y'all gonna be in the comments and y'all gonna be like, Constance, it didn't taste good. So make sure if you didn't follow anything else, you follow this step. I toss in my oyster mushrooms. Now to really set this off, it would be perfect if you let this right here just sit overnight. I'm gonna let it sit for about 30 minutes. This lentil soup looks so good. Now I do taste test my food and I added some more seasonings to it and I feel like it's gonna be ready in about a good 30 minutes. Now dose and kelp, okay, if you cutting meat out of your diet, you gotta stay on top of things. Your iron, your potassium, your calcium. When you cut meat out of your diet, you gotta focus, y'all, because you can fall into deficiencies and then you can end up thinking that this diet, so-called diet, is not working, but you have to stay on top of things when you don't eat meat. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So I just dipped the wet batter into the dry batter. Now I seasoned the dry batter with the same seasonings. I did add on a few different seasonings that I'll leave in the caption. I added in like chipotle seasoning and the kelp that I showed you guys and a dose. I'm a girl. I'm gonna check to make sure my grease is hot and then we just gonna toss them babies in. Got some so-called chicken frying. Now the key to this is to not let it stick to the pan. So to give you the idea of how much oil is in there, you just want to do enough for it not to stick to the pan, because with chickpea flour, it can get a little sticky. And so now about 15 minutes later, we have some fried oyster mushrooms. See, that wasn't bad, y'all. I am gonna top this with some alfalfa sprouts. They are good protein and it helps you build muscle when you don't eat meat, okay? So there's a substitute for everything. So let's do the taste test and then I'm gonna get out of y'all way. Y'all have no idea how excited I am to do this taste test with y'all. So lentils are super high in fiber. Let me give thanks. God, everything that we eat should serve a purpose. This meal has fiber in it. It has protein in it. It has vitamin D in it. It has chlorophyll in it. It has magnesium, potassium, all the key essentials that my body needs to function. Let it do what it needs to do and give all trillions of my cells life. And yes, we give thanks. Okay, fiber. We got some fried oyster mushrooms, baby. Mushrooms are very, very high in vitamin D, but I'm always in the sun as well. So, you know, food literally gives you life, y'all. Everything on this plate serves a purpose. It does something for the body. And that's how we got to start thinking about our food. But my food is getting cold. I have thoroughly enjoyed this video, y'all. Let's eat this before I go. I did not know how to cook until I went plant-based. Plant-based eating makes you get creative. It makes you tap into your creative side. This meal is so good. It has so much flavor. I want you guys to try it. Come back, let me know what you think. I showed you how to fry the oyster mushrooms, how to make lentils, how to make a cucumber salad. Cucumber salad I didn't do on camera. It's just cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and a squeeze of key lime over it. Also, if you made it this far in the video, put a cucumber in the chat and let me know that you made it this far in the video. I have enjoyed you guys. Make sure you check out my ebooks. They are linked in my bio. It's my first one. I'll love the feedback. I love you guys. I'm hungry. I gotta go. Until the next time, remember, everything we eat should serve a purpose, and this is how you do it. I love you guys. Bye.